Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another exploration. Today I'm in East Sussex. I'm in a little place called Poynings, and on a little country lane on a very murky day. It's coming towards the end of the day, although it's only sort of about 5ish now, and it's already getting dark. But today, come to the Holy Trinity Church in Poynings, and I'm hoping to meet the lovely Kevin Hall, Cynthia Walder, and the lovely Julia. And oh my goodness, as if by magic, here they are. How exciting is that?
Hello.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Cynthia.
Richard.
Hello, Julia. And hello,
Richard.
young Joseph.
Hello, lovely Richard.
The truth is, we've been down the pub, and we thought, as we were in the area, we would come out and investigate Poynings Church. We haven't gone in. We haven't even looked at it, have we?
We haven't.
We don't even know if it's open.
Not yet. No, we're going to find out in a minute.
There may be. There may be a service.
Doesn't mean it is. Yeah.
Because it is Sunday, isn't it?
There's no cars out here, so we just...
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't hear any singing.
No cars, no singing. Shall we risk it?
Yeah.
Let's
After
do it.
you guys.
Yeah.
Members of the Bald Explorer group have posted pictures on our Facebook page, so it was one of the reasons I wanted to come and have a look. Julia's already discovered a boot scraper. There is the little thing. And I have discovered this amazing napping all the way around, and then this tiny little alcove here. Sorry, Julia. Oh, I nearly tripped over that boot scraper. Oh my goodness, it's dark in here.
No, be tripping over the boot scraper.
I try not to. That's a big, heavy door, isn't it?
Very big.
We've been looking at font covers fairly recently, and here we have a magnificent old font with an interesting cover.
It's a wooden one.
Yeah.
So in the picture, I
Guess
thought
that's
it was
oak,
metal,
isn't it? Would
but-
you say that was oak?
Yeah, I think it probably would be. Yeah. Shall I?
Hang on.
Oh, there we are.
It's a fruit bowl.
Oh, yeah. Put the baby in. Very appropriate. Wow, look at this. It's an impressive church, isn't it? It's got a central tower. I think it's cruciform, isn't it? So just coming under the main sort of tower where the bells would be above, and then you've got your transepts on either side. Exciting for you, Julia, because we did a gallery show recently,
Yes, we did.
and there was something that took your fancy.
Yes. Well, I liked the organ here. I do like the organs. But yeah, it's this wooden wheeled.
Coffin holder. I guess that's a very old hearse, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Vintage, isn't it?
It's very vintage. It's got little, is that iron on there, or are they rubber, hard rubber?
Hard rubber. Old hard rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The detailing on the black pipes up there.
Oh, wow.
Very ornate.
Come back into the middle of the church. Now, I don't know for sure, but as far as I know, the cruciform churches are one of the earliest designs, aren't they? Do you know much about cruciform churches? You've got some
Sorry,
information
I
there.
don't. Not a lot.
And these tiles,
These
what?
tiles,
The tiles on the floor are supposed to be from the
original Norman church.
original Norman church. Good God. They're very, here we are. You've got your plume of feathers here. It's the scale of the place, which is... so Poynings, just to point out where Poynings is, we should just say that really. It's at the foot of the Southdowns above Brighton, not too far from Devil's Dyke, on the north side in East Sussex. And for a tiny rural little village, Poynings is. This is quite huge.
It is a huge church. Yeah. But one interesting thing that I've just looked at over there, which is that ladder, and there's a little notice on the side of it saying it's an ancient ladder, and probably the only one of its type in the whole of West Sussex.
Good help, Kevin.
And-
What's it used for?
Well, it was used for getting up into the roof space, by the looks of it over there,
Right.
because it's the only place it could go into the church.
Come on, let's have another look at it.
But it looks to me as if each side rail of the ladder is one complete length of timber. So it goes right up to the top, up to, I don't know whether it goes, you can get access to the bell tower.
Ah, yeah, that must be to the bells, of course.
You just imagine trying to get this ladder into this position, because the timbers on the sides are huge.
Let's go into this section. So, you know, cruciform is this great big sort of cross shape, isn't it? Very light, big windows. This again is now another little altar over there on the, I guess that's the east side, of course. Very uneven, and look, there's some gravestones here on the ground which are almost worn away completely.
There's a plaque on the wall, which is behind you, which says the ancestral church, the US President, George Washington.
Oh, right. Does that mean that he originally came from here, or his ancestors?
His ancestors. Yeah, his ancestors would have done. So Poynings got a bit of history in its people like that.
Thanks. Of course it's got a bit of history. I mean, obviously.
Oh no, here we go.
What do you think that is there then? Perhaps
That's a
you
desk.
could... No, above it, that T shape in the wall. Give us the value of your expertise there.
Well, that looks like an old fireplace to me.
What, in a church?
Yeah.
What's it say?
It's got words on it here in...
Has it?
Yeah, 16
Hasn't it?
phrase, 1625 that this comes from, so don't mock it. It's got a bit of history in there, you might have noticed.
Nice bit of firewood.
Yeah.
The chapel also contains an old oak tie beam bearing the name of Francis Killingbeck, the former rector who died in 1625. It is probable that he was responsible for the repairs to the roof.
Ah, there we are, an old tie beam from the church. Now, Kevin, imagine climbing up that ladder, that
Yes.
rickety ladder with that tie beam.
No.
You can't imagine.
No, well, I wouldn't want to.
No.
Definitely not.
I'm going to go and have a look on the outside. Oops. One of the interesting things by the door is little bits of graffiti. I always like looking at the bits of graffiti because if you can find a date, it tells you obviously when, because it's surrounded by trees, it's very difficult to get a decent shot of it. But above me, I don't know if you can see up there, is the tower in that beautiful napped flint into the graveyard where it widens up. Oh, that's interesting. And then here maybe we can get a better view. We haven't come at a best of times, and like so many of my investigations, haven't had a lot of time to really explore. But there we go, that's probably the best vantage of it. It's quite I mean it is tall, but it is quite squat looking. We're on the east end of it, and up above don't think I can get a shot of them. A crows on the top of the tower. It's quite foreboding, but it's very uniform with this flint. It's a very austere church. Bit of Horsham stone up there on the roof. Here comes the lovely Julia.
Hello, you.
Hello, you. She's found the yew tree. Now that is a big yew tree, isn't it?
Right with berries too.
Ripe with berries.
Ready for a tree hug, Joseph? Put your handy on it.
There we are.
Ta-da.
Yeah, it's interesting going round a cruciform church because this one now, I've got to work that out. This is the north window coming up to, it must be, because the Southdowns are beyond. And that is actually quite a huge window. Go under this little rowan tree, and you can. There are places to get a good vantage point. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks so much for watching. It hasn't been my most proficient church investigation, but we've had a quick look round to see what we can see. We're losing the light. It's a very windy and it's threatening rain again. So going to end it, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.